Earring, a black earring. If you lost your earring, just come up here and let us know. Is it diamond? No, it's a red. No. And then also we like to acknowledge a gift from the family. We have bookmarkers that should be at your place setting. If not, you can get them when you leave out. This has been authored by Celeste. So those are bookmarkers. Celeste, did you take my program too? I think she took my program. How is the cake coming? Anybody got cake yet? Staffers, where is the cake? Okay, you didn't expect them to come get it, did you? Well, I'll help you deliver it. Okay, just get it ready. Get the rest of it ready, and we'll come and give it to them. Okay, so while we're handing out the birthday cake, Ida Lynn, Aunt Ida's niece, will come and give us a brief bio of her 100 years. It's in condensed version, but we're gonna appreciate what we get. Okay. Oh, it's your earring? Oh, okay. All right. She missing one. I see you got your two on.
I checked too. And I didn't appreciate you saying I needed to be brief. Anyway. I love you, Auntie. I'm so godly proud to be named after her. Especially I just puffed up and just thankful to God for you. I had a message for you before I give the bio. It says, happy birthday, Mother Isla Shoulders, to a fabulous, loving lady that my parents, Reverend Isaac and Dorothy Kendrick Sr., and my family loved and cherished. You will forever be a part of all our hearts. Love that just keeps on giving. May Almighty God continue to keep you in His loving arms. You look fabulous and beautiful. Wow. I put a picture of you out. I was bragging about your birthday. So she saw that and it says, your other kids, Ronald, Wilda, Michelle, Ike Jr., looking down from heaven, and Vicky. Wish we were with you guys celebrating. So that's from the Kendrick family. My Aunt Isla came into this world on a Saturday, January 10th, 1920, in Litahatchee, Alabama. The proud parents were Wilbert and Susie McDuffie Hazley. Her grandmother, Laura Hazley, served as the midwife for her grandchild, Isla. When Isla was 4 years of age, her family moved to Detroit, Michigan. This move was not an uncommon move for blacks living in the South during that period of time. Many feared for their lives and their children, and our grandfather particularly wanted to make sure his children were educated. So one other reason that they moved north. Her family's occupation was farming, and her mother took on extra work with selling hair products door to door. She was the 7th child of Wilbert and Susie. Within the 100 years' time, Isla married the love of her life, Earl Shoulders Jr., and gave birth to 4 children. Earl Shoulders Jr., who is now deceased, Michael, who couldn't be with us today, and the special twins that we heard about, Cecily and Celeste. My Aunt Isla has always been very active in her community, to include church, first of all, church, community organizations, and the list goes on. I want to briefly touch on a few. It's my understanding back in the day she was a part of a quartet. Yeah, I think their name was the Swanee Sisters. And it was comprised of Aunt Isla, Mrs. Marguerite Stanley, Mrs. Eva Diggins Mitchell, and Elizabeth Howell. Hear them bees buzzing. She was employed with the St. Clair County EOC, where she partners in establishing the first daycare center in the city of Port Huron. She worked for the Michigan Employment Security Commission, and after 13 years, she retired from the Social Security Administration. Aunt Isla's volunteerism is very extensive. She served as a volunteer for the People's Clinic since its inception in 1991 for 20 years. She was a charter member of the Blue Water Citizens Against Crime Neighborhood Watch Group. I think that's that group you were talking about where you all were chasing. Yeah. Pretty brave. Southside Coalition member. That's it. Charter member of Interfaith Community Church, now named Faith Christian Community Church, where she served in numerous capacities. And I'm understanding that in all of those capacities, she was able to give her critical analysis on things to make sure excellence was being served. And she attributed that from her father. He had an eye for detail. She was active in the Boy Scouts and the Girl Scouts. She was a charter member of Cleveland Elementary School's PTA and president for 2 years. She has received numerous awards over the years. A few are City of Port Huron Lifetime Achievement Award, the Dr. Martin Luther King Drum Majors Award, Distinguished Service Award of the Port Huron Council Parent Teachers Association. And I do understand that sometime in that YMCA activity, she held a record for her age group in the number of free throws. So kind of put that. I could go on, but this is just a snapshot of her life. I mean, there's so many things that we could talk about, especially her nieces and nephews, because we spent a lot of time with her. I especially, she said I didn't really care for her at first. And I would cry. And she said she didn't really mind because she didn't want to be dealing with me anyway. I love you, Auntie. God bless you, and He continue to smile upon you and keep you strong.